So now I'm going to demonstrate a teleportation effect using this silver coin. Okay, and also we need two transparent cards. So those cards are designed transparently because I want you to see what happened underneath it. And those two cards function like portals. So basically, the coin gonna disappear from this portal and appear over this portal. Okay. So now, are you ready? So let the magic happens. Okay. So watch. 1, 2, 3. You see what happened? The coin disappear here and appear over here. Okay. So, and what are we gonna do now? Is you may ask me, is there any way you can turn the coin back? Yes, of course. Let's try it out. Even though it's a little bit challenging, why not? So, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's disappeared. Yeah. So first, if I want to explain what is quantum teleportation, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the quantum entanglement. So quantum entanglement is about a relationship between two particles. Okay, if we say two particles are entangled, what that means is that any changes on this particle will influence another particle, another paired particle. Okay, something like this. Move back and forth. This one also move back. So they interact with each other in a very special way. No matter how far away they are, they can still communicate with each other. So, but how they communicate with each other is still unknown. Albert Einstein described it as spooky action in a long distance. So it's very spooky. So we don't know what's going on, but they can magically communicate with each other, even in tens of thousands of miles away. So, and this is the foundation of quantum teleportation. So now let's put them back into the card, because these cards had millions of particles like this, and this one just a part of it. So how to put it back? So we're gonna use the magic a little bit. So hit, put it a little bit smaller, make it a little smaller, and put it back. It just come. And this one, watch this one. So remember that all the particles in this card are entangled with the particles in this card. So those two cards can actually communicate with each other. So any changes on this card will be reflected on this one. Now let's talk about the teleportation. So the first thing you need to know is that teleportation only happens between particles. If you want to teleport this coin, the first thing you need to do is to turn the coin into particles. So basically that means you destroy it. So let's do it very quickly. And the coin will change into particles like this. Then the next step is to use this card to scan the particles of the coin, and all the information of the coin will be recorded by this card. So basically what that means is that the particles inside of this card, the quantum states of the particles inside of this card will be influenced by the quantum states of the coin, of the particles in the coin. So this card the particles inside of this card will send all the information collected to the particles in this card because of the quantum entanglement or the spooky action in a long distance. So they're basically gonna communicate with each other. So the particles in this card will send the information to the particles in this card. After the communication process is done, then the next step is to reconstruct or rebuild the coin based on the data collected. So basically what they did is just to put all the particles together to reconstruct a new coin. So as you can see, the teleportation is not about particle traveling. It's just about the communication between entangled particles. So it's very interesting. If you want to know more about teleportation, feel free to let me know. And I hope you like this video. If you have any comments, please feel free to let me know. Bye.